فلسطين ستبقى لن تغيب
Welcoming your audience.
ويفنى الشر ونصر الله حتما قريب.
Assalamualaikum. Hello everybody and welcome to my presentation. My name is Risa Sririzkia and I am a student studying at Tarbiyah Madani College in Yogyakarta. The topic of my presentation is BDS, Voice for Justice. Today, I'd like to talk about BDS in the Palestinian struggle. Giving an overview. I'm going to focus on three main points. First of all, I will talk about what is BDS. Second, we will look at the function and impact of BDS. And finally, I will explain you about the urgency of BDS for Palestine. Timing. My presentation will take approximately 10 minutes. Questions. If you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to interrupt at any time. Introducing your first point. Let's start with what is BDS. BDS stands for Boycott, Divestment, and Sanctions. It is a nonviolent movement initiated by Palestinian civil society to pressure Israel to comply with international law and respect Palestinian rights. BDS aims to create economic, political, and moral pressure by boycotting products and institutions, withdrawing investments, and calling for international sanctions. Finishing one topic. So, that covers everything I want to say about what is BDS. And continuing with another. Now let's move on under my next topic, which is the function and impact of BDS. The function and impact of BDS. Function of BDS: economic pressure, nonviolent resistance, building global awareness, pressuring policy change, and international solidarity. Positive impacts: declining image and legitimacy of the boycotted parties in the eyes of the world, economic loss for involved companies, increased political pressure from the international community, encouraging human rights discussions in global forums, and strengthening global civil society movement. Challenge or negative impacts. The effects are not immediate and require long-term effort. Rejection and criminalizations in some countries, indirect economic impact on civilian workers, the need for consistency and collective awareness. Going into detail. Let me expand on this point, the urgency of BDS for Palestine. BDS emerged from a call by Palestinian civil society in 2005 in response to occupation, apartheid, and human rights violations. Boycott puts pressure on companies and brands that profit from the occupation of Palestinian territories. Divestment cuts off international financial flows that sustain system of oppression. Sanctions encourage states and international institutions to apply official pressure. Global solidarity through BDS strengthens Palestine's positions in international forums.
فلتحيا ويحيا نضال سنين لبيك يا
Reminding your audience why the topic is relevant and important.
جيل يأتي من بعده جيل لا يعرف المستحيل ولحقه لا
As I said at the beginning, that BDS is important because it is an effective non-violent tool to pressure injustice, raise awareness, and drive real change.
ونصر الله حتما قريب
Summarizing.
وشعبك حر فلسطين ستبقى لن تغيب.
So that brings me to the end of my presentation. We look at three main points. First, I showed you what is BDS, then we look at the function and impact of BDS, and finally, I explained the urgency of BDS for Palestine.
فلسطين لبيك يا أقصى
Concluding.
من بعده جيل لا يعرف المستحيل.
Before I finish, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. BDS is important for Palestine because it serves a non-violent means of struggle that systematically pressure the occupation economically, politically, and morally, while strengthening global solidarity for the rights of the Palestinian people.
الخير يطيب ويفنى الشر.
Thanking the audience and inviting them to ask questions.
قريب للحق مجيب وشعبك حر.
Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them now.